what's going on, y'all? T-Bob here.
And Jake as well.
And you're about to watch a little OTB LSU.
We're going to give you all the latest, greatest between LSU football, baseball, women's basketball, softball, and everything in between.
Bottom line, if you want to talk Tigers, keep it locked, subscribe, like it, and we hope you enjoy it. It's okay, first off, I thought the pageantry was a certified win for LSU. I loved Shelby Lee getting to run out with the flag in front of the stadium. I thought the camo end zones looked awesome. I mean, that's what I said, just a big, big W for whoever planned that. And even though many accused it of looking like high school, I actually like the white on white uniforms.
I said it was high school.
I just
in Twitterverse.
I know I had multiple. I had two different text groups where that seemed to be the somebody accused him of looking like St. Martinville, but I don't know exactly what St. Martinville looks like.
Hey, so St. Martinville used to, is that early Doucette, right?
I don't know. I do not know. You know me. I'm not an LHSAA guy. I just don't really know. But
they're fun. Who cares?
I liked them though. I thought they looked clean. I thought they looked really clean. I liked how the stripes matched the shoulder stripes. I liked. I don't think we've seen white on white with just the classic yellow too much.
I don't know that I've ever seen that.
Yeah. So I mean, I don't know. Y'all are uniform guys. So again, the window dressing around the game, top tier.
American flag looked great on the jersey.
It looked excellent. And then once again, Jake, how do you not start with JD5 and this offense? It's funny because at Don 1 on Saturday, this is one of those games you're going to win. And so it felt less like normally I got like my adrenaline pumping and I'm ready to get into a battle before the game starts. This Saturday felt like I was just cozying up next to the fire to watch like an enjoyable film because you just know I just wanted to cozy up and watch the offense do work, and that's exactly what I was treated to. Jayden Daniels out there throwing darts, almost like we like to throw axes here on OTB. That's right, Skull Axe now open off a lead, gcaxe.com. Early bird promo code gets you 20% off date night, girls night, company night, whatever. You just want to go throw axes by yourself? You got it. GCAxe.com, Skull Axe throwing. All right.
You got that, Mario? If you want to go throw axes by yourself.
Is that no, we're not going to look. We want everybody to go to Skull. We are not going to axe shame.
It's by my apartment, too.
We're not going to shame solo axe throwing. You're just practicing. For what? I don't know.
That's what I'm saying. It just feels like something Mario maybe want to try out there, but go check it out.
But yeah, dude, I mean, Jayden Daniels, it's just so. And you can even hear it in Brian Kelly's post game, but it's just you still just got to pinch yourself every week when you look at how automatic this offense has become. They're just fantastic.
You do, and time again, we see a play that we're just continuing to be amazed by.
Yep.
And he had another one. He had one where he had a free rusher off the edge. It's a play that's gone everywhere on Twitter. You've probably seen it, where he steps up, doesn't panic, rolls to his right, actually looks off the safety in the middle of the field as he's rolling to his right, and then goes back to his, his outside receiver, and Brian Thomas hits him for, 86-yard touchdown. And those are plays right now that you watch and you're like, okay, this quarterback is absolutely in the zone. Like he is in the NBA jam. He's on fire, but he's like that for the entire season so far. I mean, when you make plays like that, you're confident, you're not panicking, you're throwing the ball on the run. Like, it's just hard to explain kind of the zone that he's in right now. And it's just like time and time again, he continues to make plays like that. Like this is, like think about like what he did on Saturday. Like for him now, it's become pedestrian. Like just going for almost 300 yards, throwing for 3 scores, completing a bulk of his passes, 18.6 yards.
Per attempt. Yeah, that's what 11 of 15 for 279. Light work for our boy JD5.
I mean, it truly is, though. And it's not, again, if we watch a game like this and it was just like, okay, well, he's just making plays against Army. That's not it. It's like the plays that he made and how he made them and what he's doing with his mechanics, how he's going through his progressions. It's incredibly high level. He's playing as good as anyone in the country. There's not a player that is playing better than Jayden Daniels in the country. There's some in the conversation, but there's not one that's better.
Absolutely. Full stop. And again, just to speak, and let's continuously, as we celebrate Jayden Daniels, continuously remember our Friday conversation. None of this happened by accident. None of this happened naturally or just because it was supposed to. This happened because he worked his ass off all offseason, and he got up in that film room constantly, and he executed on Joe Sloan's 6-month plan that he created for him to improve and understand progressions and understand mentally what it took to take his game to the next level. And how representative is that mental improvement on Saturday, Jake, where in the past that's a team where maybe you just seek to dominate them with your legs. He didn't even have to. Never stressed, never had to leave the pocket base. I think he ran it maybe like a couple of times.
He had a score on the ground.
True. That is, yeah. Well, yeah. Once again, they just refuse to acknowledge Jayden's first sneak. I don't understand what it is.
I don't either.
The man gets a whole body in the end zone, and the ref's kind of like, I don't think so.
Yeah. I'm gonna need your feet to be in there as well.
Yeah. But just super casually, with his arm, take care of business. First half domination, 11-15 for 209 and a touchdown. And it's funny because what was it, the second drive? I think when they went 3 and out. There was one random drive where it was like a couple off-target passes.
Yeah, I think it might have been second or third.
And my boy at the bar was like, oh, come on, Jayden, kind of like getting upset. And it was right after they announced the stat that he had the 3rd lowest off-target percentage in the entire country coming into the game. And I was like, whoa, you're getting lost in the sauce here. Like, who cares about those 2 throws? We need to be focusing more on the fact, because we always said that he was inaccurate, right? Like, that was also one of the criticisms of him last year. 3rd lowest off-target percentage in the entire country. Oh, that beautiful Brian Thomas 87-yard bomb where it's just that cool little flick of the wrist that hit Thomas perfectly in stride. I mean, like, couldn't have been placed better because Thomas is that full extension to get that thing. That was the LSU's, and obviously this number increased through the night, but that was LSU's 60th play of 20 yards or more, which, of course, leads the entire country.
A couple of people that, because sometimes when the quarterback's playing as well as he is, like you kind of lose sight maybe of some other guys. Brian Thomas, 3 for 122, 40 yards a catch, actually 41 yards per catch. Not a bad night, 2 touchdowns. Malik Neighbors, 4 for 121, 30 yards per catch. So your top 2 receivers, who are 2 of the best 5 receivers, in my opinion, in the country, don't care if you disagree, 40 and 30 per catch. And they just continue to do it time and time again. Like, it doesn't matter the route tee. It doesn't matter the coverage. They find a way. Yeah. Their run after catch ability is incredible. And this is an offense that is just so fun to watch, because even when you look at the rushing stats, like, Logan Diggs, if he wanted to, like, he could have run for whatever you wanted him to. Yeah. I mean, the offensive line blocked. John Emery made a couple of plays. It was good to see some young running backs like Trey Holly get in there in the end. Caleb Jackson got a couple of carries. This offense is dictating the pace of every game. They're imposing their will on everybody that they play, and they're going to give you an opportunity to win every single game that you play. Now, obviously, we know that it's a deal where it's a 3-phase sport, but the defense is getting better. The offense is not slowing down, and that's what makes this stretch run that you're about to have so intriguing with Bama and Florida and A&M, because you have the opportunity to still do something pretty special. Now, you don't have any room for error because of the Ole Miss game, but you have something that you can play for. And right now, when you look at this football team, they can play with anybody, beat anybody, and that's what makes this stretch run going to be exciting.
Yeah, and Brian Kelly's kind of been talking about that as well. We'll play a bit. I want to play a soundbite from the post game when we get back, where he kind of he's not shying away from that fact. And it is funny though, because even with the bad of the Ole Miss loss, functionally nothing has changed. Right? It was always going to come down to beating Alabama to try to win the West, and well, all roads lead right back there once again this year. Wow. Jake, what incredible takes.
I mean, those guys, they're just the best.
I think so. And if you think so, again, hit the like button, subscribe, ring the bell so you get notifications when we post every single day here on OTB LSU.